All right, guys, so today I'm gonna be revealing 5 small YouTube channels that make more than big creators. Now, some of these people are people that I personally know. And if I didn't tell you they were making money, you would just never know. You would think it's like a dead channel or just a tiny little channel. Like, why is this channel even wasting their time uploading content? And the truth is, most people that are crushing it with small channels don't want other people to know they're crushing it, right? Because they don't want any competitors. They don't want people to come in and try to copy them. But these channels are channels that I've gotten permission to talk about. Lots and lots of my clients do not give me permission to talk about them, so I don't. But these channels do give me permission, and they're absolutely crushing it, even with a tiny channel. So if you appreciate me making this type of content, let me know by gently tapping that like button. And right before we get into it, I want to give you a disclaimer. 1, do not copy these channels. Do not be a rip-off of another person. Be the best version of yourself, right? Maybe copy 10 or 20% of what you see from like 5 or 10 channels, and then you're gonna make something completely original. But if you just try to copy these other channels, you're just gonna be a cheap rip-off. Other people are gonna see it, and you're gonna feel like a fraud. So don't do it, okay? Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing is I'm gonna show you some unbelievably successful YouTubers, and I'm gonna give you a lot of inspiration and motivation, but the reality is 90+% of people that start any business out there, including YouTube, are going to fail. And that is why I make content to try to make it as easy as possible for you to understand the easiest way to victory on YouTube, the easiest ways to actually have success on YouTube. And I even do free live trainings and free workshops to help you out. All right, quick break, guys. This week, I'm gonna be hosting a free live workshop that's going to be designed to help you grow and make money on YouTube. So click the link in the description below to check out when that will be happening. And at this workshop, I'm gonna be giving away my brand new tool, the Niche Validator Pro 2.0.5, completely free. This is a powerful GPT-driven tool that I've been working on, and it's been trained on thousands of hours of my teaching, my philosophy, and coaching sessions. And with it, you can uncover hidden profitable YouTube niches and generate viral content ideas with just one click. And I'm gonna be giving it away for this one time only at the workshop, so make sure you show up. Click the link in the description of the pinned comment below, and when you're done registering, make sure to click on add this to your calendar. So it'll show up in your Google, Apple, or Outlook calendar, so you won't miss the chance to grab this free AI tool. Now, you'll also be able to ask me questions live, so I look forward to meeting you. See you this week on the live workshop. Click that link in the description in the pinned comment below to sign up, and make sure you put it in your calendar. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Let's start right now with Joaquin Ravello, aka Grizzly Elite. So when I first met Joaquin, he was an 18-year-old who was a foreign exchange student who got into an elite Ivy League university in the US. And he was making pretty general kind of engineering content, and then he kind of pivoted to kind of self-development slash study slash productivity content, kind of the same sort of stuff that you see Ali Abdaal do. And the truth is that type of content was massively saturated, and most people did not want to hear from an 18-year-old about personal development or study skills, right? They pretty much figured like, okay, 18-year-old, he probably doesn't know what he's talking about. And so he wasn't getting a lot of traction there. And so we looked at his niche, and we determined that he had a very specific background story, which is what I just told you. He was a foreign exchange student who got into an elite Ivy League university. And so we started making content about how to get into an elite Ivy League university, or just an elite university in general, as a foreign student.
I'm about to start the IB in one of the first days of my junior year.
And his business absolutely blew up. There was one month where he made over $80,000 in a single month. And he very quickly had to shut down his program because there were way too many people who wanted to work with him. Additionally, he literally stopped posting on his channel because he had way too much demand. He was oversubscribed. So you could see that he barely posts on his channel. The last time he posted was 9 months ago, and then 2 years was the last time before that. And you might think, oh man, he must not be very successful. He barely ever posts on his channel. Not at all. He had massive amounts of success. He had an unbelievably successful business, but he was also incredibly busy. He's an engineering student and a business double major, and he's going to an elite Ivy League university where it ain't easy, and he was a very busy guy. So he did not have time to take on any new clients, and therefore there was no reason to make YouTube videos. And so with this tiny little 13,000 subscriber channel, which at the time he made $80,000 in a single month, it had more like 5,000 subscribers, he is making making more money than most million subscriber YouTube channels out there. And it is because he is doing things the way that I recommend. He is solving problems for a very specific type of person. And that is exactly what I'm going to teach you how to do in the live training this week as well. Click the link in the description and the pinned comment below. All right, switching gears a little bit to a channel that's only about a month old, Asian Dad Energy. Now, this channel popped up about a month ago. This video right here, laid off after 25 years in tech, the anxiety, sacrifice, and reality no one talks about, got nearly 1 million views. And the coolest thing is, this is a video with basically no editing, recorded probably with his webcam or something very simple like a GoPro or an iPhone. And it got nearly 1 million views, absolutely blew up his channel. He now has 49,000 subscribers in a single month, which is absolutely insane.
I was laid off from big tech just about 2 weeks ago.
And according to View Stats, he's making about $1.7 to $4.6 thousand a month. Now, I know from experience that for educational channels, especially educational channels that likely attract an older audience, he's making bare minimum from AdSense $10 per 1,000 views. So that would mean he's making bare minimum $6,000 a month just from AdSense alone. But that's not all. He's only been there for a month. He's got some other links here. He's got a coaching session that you can book with him. It costs about $200 an hour. So he's probably getting a ton of people booking that with him. He's got a newsletter and he's even got merch. So he's making more money outside of that. And this is from a 1 month old channel. So you might be thinking, Shane, why in the world is this guy making a full-time income from his channel? Because he's likely making pretty close to $8,500, which would be 6 figures a year just from this channel alone. How in the world is he making a full-time income with a brand new channel like this? Well, let me tell you how. First of all, he's an older guy. It is significantly easier for older creators to make money now, right? I am seeing older creators blow up left and right on YouTube. I don't know if it's an actual thing that they programmed into the algorithm or people are just tired of seeing younger creators, but older creators making simple content, they're just blowing up left and right on YouTube. I think it likely has something to do with attracting an older audience as well, and YouTube wants more of an older audience on the platform because of the fact that advertisers basically will pay more for an older audience, right? That's one of my hypotheses. I don't know for sure, but all I do know is older creators are absolutely blowing up left and right on the platform. So that's the first thing. The second thing is simple content is working incredibly well on the platform as well. Simple content where you either have no editing or very minimalist editing is working great on YouTube right now, but you have to do it in a very particular way, right? You have to do it in a very certain way or else it's probably just not gonna work. And again, we'll talk about that in the live training. Click the link in the description and the pinned comment below. And then 3, he's being consistent. That's it. He's posting consistently. He's only been on for about a month. He's already posted, it looks like about 10 videos, which is great. And then 4, it looks like he's monetizing. Now, he probably doesn't fully realize how to monetize correctly, but he's at least trying. And that means he's bringing in extra money on top of AdSense, and he's just getting started. I'm sure this channel is gonna end up making at least $5,000 to $10,000 in the first month, and 6 months down the line, as long as he does things correctly, he's gonna be making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month with this channel. And by the way, the reason I know that is because I have tons of clients that are in very similar situations to him. Just as an example, the Unretired with RJ. This is somebody who started with us very recently. Pretty much immediately, they had a video blow up about 5 months ago. Then they had another one blow up even harder about 4 months ago. And keep in mind, they only started their channel about 6 months back. So they pretty much had a video blow up right away. And this one right here got 1.2 million views.
Know this, 64% of retirees file early.
I know his back-end stats, and I can tell you that because he's an older creator, he's making about $40 to $60 per 1,000 views just from AdSense alone. And less than 2 months into his YouTube journey, he was making $28,000 in a single month. So he was absolutely crushing it. And he's got about 40,000 subs after 6 months or so. He's crushing it harder than 99% of YouTubers on the platform, right? There are YouTubers with millions of subscribers out there that he is making far, far more money than. And he's just getting started. So this is why I know, is because I see the back end on his channel and on many, many other channels that I work with. Most of them want to remain anonymous for obvious reasons, but I work with a ton of channels and they are absolutely crushing it, and they're doing it with relatively simple content, just like Asian Dad Energy. So again, if you want to know how to do that, click the link in the description and the pinned comment below, and especially click it if you are older, because it's so much easier for older people to grow right now, and it doesn't matter if you're not tech savvy or anything like that. All right, next one is LS Author, and this guy has a very interesting channel. He's also a very interesting guy. He is, I believe, a psychiatrist or a psychologist, strategist, and he's also an adventure fiction author. And he makes some very interesting videos, and he's been blowing up lately. So just as an example, he came onto my radar a few weeks back when I saw this video right here. The most dangerous mindset I see as a therapist. Now, it's a very simple video. I believe it has 0 edits in it. It doesn't even have an edited thumbnail or anything. It's just him talking to a camera really quick. Probably took him literally 6 minutes to make. Okay, maybe an extra 2 minutes to upload it to YouTube. And this video got 2.4 million views.
I make this video because it's such a concerning predicament.
And he is making $5,000 to $14,000 a month with this channel. So this super simple video that probably took him about 5 minutes to make. View stats says made him about $3.4 thousand. I'm guessing he made at least $5 per 1,000 views. So that would be over $10,000 just for this video. But let's just say it's $3.4 thousand. 5 minutes of work for $3.4 thousand, not bad. That's about $60,000 an hour or more. And these are super simple videos where he's just talking to the camera about interesting stuff that helps people, solves their problems, and of course it's educational content. And he is making more with this tiny little channel that he just started regularly uploading to recently with this super simple content after years of uploading super complicated, artistic, difficult style videos and basically not getting anywhere with them. So for instance, Kant's philosophy of self-knowledge, Legends of the Fall analysis, and videos like that. Those didn't get him anywhere, but then he started making super simple videos recently, and those are the ones, of course, that blew up, right? So this is just another example of what I've been telling you guys. You do not need to make super fancy, super complicated content with, overproduced editing and overproduced thumbnails and all that kind of stuff. What's working right now on YouTube in most niches out there is much more simple content, simple, raw, authentic style content, but you have to do it in a very specific way or else it won't work, right? And that's what I'm gonna teach in the live training, which you need to check out. That'll be this week. So click that link in the description and the pinned comment below. All right, another example of someone who's been doing this simple content for years is Nicole, AKA GRC for Mere Mortals. Now, I worked with her years ago. I think when I first started working with her, she had 85 subscribers, and we actually got her to having an $85,000 month. So 85 subscribers to $85,000 month, that's pretty epic. She doesn't regularly update me on how much she's making. Also, a lot of people that I work with don't try to make the most money. They just try to, optimize their lifestyle. So I don't know how much she's making now, but she had an $85,000 month, which would mean over a 12-month period, that would be a 7-figure business. And that was a long time ago when she had a much smaller channel. Now, if you look at her videos, you might think, oh, she's not getting any views. She must not be making any money. And that is simply not the case. So, 200 views, 1.4K, 500, 3.3K. A lot of the times, these channels that are making a ton of money, they're not uploading videos because they're oversubscribed. They literally have too many people wanting to work with them. And that is the reason why they're not uploading videos. So in her particular case, she's getting about 7,000 views in the last 7 days. So that would be about 30,000 views a month. She's got really simple content. She doesn't really edit all that much or anything. She's got a really simple camera setup. She's just right next to the camera. It's very, very simple. She sells a 100-day GRC plan here. That's for about $97. And of course, she sells a high-ticket coaching program where she helps people get into GRC as well. And because coaching programs are limited, she probably maxed it out and she can only work with so many people at once, and she's probably crushing it with that. Speaking of a coaching program, I have a coaching program as well. I'm super picky about who I allow into it. For 99% of people watching this, you should just enjoy my free content. Definitely attend my live trainings because I give a ton of free value away with my free content and my live trainings. But there are certain types of people, probably about 1% of you out there, that I would love to work with. Let me tell you who you are. You are a business owner who wants to grow and make money on YouTube. You want to get leads from YouTube. You are a YouTuber who's getting views, but you're having trouble monetizing. You're a YouTuber who's already crushing it and you want to crush it even more. Or you're someone who's kind of a professional. You're somebody who really wants to take it seriously and treat YouTube like a business, and you really want to take YouTube seriously. You don't want to waste time, effort, money, and just headache doing things that are wrong. And you really want to take YouTube seriously and start right now. If you are one of those 4 people, then go ahead and book a call, clicking the link in the description and the pinned comment below. Or if it's not in the description, the pinned comment below, sometimes I remove it. Check my about section on my channel and you should be able to book a call there. We're very picky about who we work with. We only accept about 18% of people who apply. We're kind of like the Harvard of YouTube coaching programs. So we're very picky about who we work with. So we only work with people who want to start now. We only work with people who understand that for a super high touch coaching program, program. It is going to cost money. So if that's you, go ahead, click that link in the description in the pinned comment below, book a call, make sure you watch the videos, make sure you fill out everything in detail, and there's a much better chance that we will accept you. For the rest of you, just enjoy the free content. It's all good. And if you want to see someone who did join my coaching program and had great results with it, click this video right here.